everybody, my name is Benjamin Bloom. I have just witnessed Blackburn 2, Ipswich Town 0. No back-to-back wins, no winning run, and Ipswich concede 2 goals for the 13th consecutive away game. So soft away from home. If there is any chance left of this great miraculous escape that we're more hoping for than expecting, Ipswich have to win some away games, and as you can see, the only time they've won away from home this year, they had to score 3 goals at Swansea. So similar story today at Blackburn, and here is my read on it. So Blackburn lining up, Raya in goal. It was Bennett, Lenihan, Rodwell and Bell. So no Mulgrew with those set plays. Evans and Travis were the 2 holding midfielders. Reid off to the right, Dak in the 10 position, Armstrong down the left with Danny Graham up front. Ipswich lining up fairly similar to last week. Gherkin in goal, Pennington, Chambers, Collins, Elder are the back 4. Skuse and Chalobah are the 2 holding players. It started like this, but it did change reasonably quickly. Judge off to the right, Keane in the 10 position, Sears off to the left, Quainer up front. Everyone wondering where Judge was going to play, which position of those 3 behind the front. He actually occupied all 3 today, but started down the right. Here we go, 5 minutes in. It's Collins to Skuse. Awful from Skuse, gets robbed, turns right back into the 2 Blackburn pressing players, gives it to Dak. Rovers into the box. It goes right to left, squared to Graham. He's in the box, he has a touch, he shoots it right footed and it is blocked out. Skuse let off there for that mistake early on from the corner. Collins heads clear. Evans, he catches the volley really well actually, right footed, deflected wide. Again, Ipswich putting themselves on the back foot early. There on 9, Elder with the long throw to the near post, cleared out to Collins. He's 30 yards out, he kind of kicks it into the ground. It goes through to Raya, but it will class as a shot on goal. Nice long 1-2 minutes of passing from Ipswich here, although you can see Judge already not happy with the tempo of the passing. Lots of players not necessarily comfortable with this possession stuff, particularly the fullbacks for Ipswich. They're bigger and stronger than previously, but how long does it take them to receive the ball, control it and make a pass? Can they do that quicker? I'm not so sure. 21, Armstrong to Dak, left corner of the box. What a pass by Dak this is. So Dak comes into the box. The Ipswich defence has got a good line, and he plays it on the floor with pace across the front of the 2 centre halves, curving in behind Elder. Look out for that in the second half. It's Bennett arriving, so really good chance. He is a fullback though, and he lashes it over. He's got that quality Dak. I wonder if Ipswich can exploit Judge in the same way. Not saying he's as good a player, but if you have a player in that 10 position, took out the whole Ipswich defence with 1 pass there. So from 20 minutes now, it was fairly even. Maybe Ipswich just edged territory in the first 20, but now Rovers are really going to get on top. On 23, Skuse gives away a free kick on the edge of the box. I get the impression Skuse has come back slowly from this injury he's just had. I know we expect him to get straight back to where he was because he's pretty consistent, but 3 mistakes. There was a giveaway in a really good position that I haven't mentioned as well, which gave a Rovers counter-attack there. 3 mistakes, uncharacteristic in the first 23 minutes from Skuse. Dak clips the free kick. It just touches the wall on its way wide. Corner goes in, headed out. Evans hits it. I think maybe Lenihan gets a poke as the volley comes back in. It's trickling towards goal. Gherkin is beaten, hits the post. Dak's coming in. Is he going to bounce to Dak? It bounces straight to Gherkin. Would have been a weird one. Second time Ipswich not patrolling the edge of the box, clearing the first ball and then giving away a chance, and this time Rovers hit the post on 24. It's over the top. Dack is chasing. Out comes Gherkin. Dack lifts it over. Gherkin actually does quite well. He's quickly out, and Collins sweeps up the danger. Dominant 5 minutes for Rovers, creating good chances with their possession. This is the point where Sears and Judge switch wings. Normally a defensive sort of issue when Sears and Judge when Sears switch wings. It's normally because the fullback needs covering. So read into that what you will. On 28, good football by Rovers here. Switch right to left. Armstrong's free, arriving in the box. Touch, shoots, right-footed. Gherkin, it's a standing position, doesn't dive, pushes it away for the corner. Rovers, really good 10 minutes from them. Should have taken the lead in this 10 minutes. Good press and quality on the ball when it mattered. I'm not saying that they pass it about with amazing quality throughout the pitch, but quite decisive when they do have those attacking moments. 36, clearance by Gherkin, half cleared by Rodwell. Sears sees it, plays it behind early for Quainer, into the box, hits it left-footed, blocked out. Wow, 37 minutes, what a chance for Ipswich. Is lifted over the top. Keane is clear through. He takes a touch. He goes into the box. Raya comes herring out from his goal. Keane knocks it to the right. Raya goes to ground. Keane does not go down. He stays on his feet. He takes it around Raya. It's quite a heavy touch. If he goes down, is that a penalty? Lots of people just leave their leg in there and take the spot kick. Keane keeps going. He's driven a long way wide. No one goes to him. Raya goes back to the goal. The defender guards the near post. Keane has loads of time. Quain has pulled back his run. He's open. Keane just needs to square it to Quainer. I think he's going to try something clever and try and give the keeper the eyes and put it in, and by the time he's done that, the chance has gone. Ipswich should have either got a penalty or a goal from that situation. They get a corner. Good that he got in behind, but Keane should have been more decisive in either committing to winning, drawing the foul and winning the penalty, or get that ball to Quainer, and he's going to side foot it at goal without a goalkeeper probably on the far post there. Really heart in the mouth moment there. 39, handball by Travis. Judge whips it in from the right. Collins heads over. Under pressure, half time. Rovers will think that they should have been in the lead there. A couple of the chances, the Skews giveaway and the Graham chance, were Ipswich's doing. Bit fortuitous, the one that hit the post, bobbly volley, but Bennett put in beautifully by Graham, probably. So on the basis of that, you would give it to Rovers. Strangely though, territory-wise, possession-wise, I don't know how much there was in it in the first half, but kind of similar to how Birmingham might be. Rovers, they are a bit more decisive and have a bit more quality when they do get their moments, few as they may be, and really were on top for that 10-minute period, 20 to 30. But Ipswich should have had something from when Keane went clear through. And here we go. It's another moment where we saw this against Bristol City and against Millwall, where the smallest substitution, the smallest tweak is what's going to end up beating Ipswich in the second half. On comes Rothwell. Out goes Reid, who I thought certainly pressed very well in the first half. Rothwell comes on down the left. So the big thing is Adam Armstrong moves over to the right-hand side, and that ultimately is where Rovers are going to win the game. Armstrong versus Elder, that matchup. I don't know whether Reid was injured and Mowbray had to put him out there, or whether tactically he wanted Armstrong's pace against Elder. Who knows? Whichever way, it worked for Rovers. Good early impact actually by Rothwell. Pennington looked worried. He had good feet and a good change of pace. 49, short corner by Rovers. Evans from long range on target there. Chalobah, good interception, gets in the way. 53, another horrible short goal kick here. Ipswich's goal kicks, they're still not able to do this as effectively as they like. A couple of times, Gherkin gives a poor ball out to the side. A couple of times the defender's looking uncomfortable receiving it. This time it's Collins. He gives it away. Rothwell onto it into the box, and he is snuffed out, luckily for Ipswich. On 56, Quainer out to Sears, to Elder overlapping, left foot cross, Quainer. It's not a good quality cross by Elder. It goes behind Quainer and he kind of spins, hooks his left foot out. It would have been goal of the season if he'd hooked it back over his shoulder, but over the top there. Needed better quality from Elder on the cross there. Lots of bodies forward into the box. Hang that up for someone running deep. And, you know, they've got a good header on goal there. Did not happen. 63. Dak picks it up, slides it through for Armstrong. Elder, I don't know what goes on here. He turns his back. Armstrong seems to get inside him. Elder in a complete mess. Dak plays it from the inside right position, but why oh why does he pull back Armstrong? Trust your goalkeeper, but he does not. He's got wrong side. He commits to foul. It's a penalty to Rovers. Elder caught out position-wise and by Armstrong's pace, and it's a silly pullback and a pretty clear penalty. Chambers takes a yellow card. I think he tries to move the ball off the spot or something. Funnily enough, they're about to take Graham off. Joe Nuttall had been stripped, ready to go, and then they get the penalty, so Graham stays on. He takes the penalty, right-footed, very similar to the Millwall one. Whoever scored that, Jeb Wallace scored that? No, the guy who used to play for that, Shane Ferguson, waits for Gherkin to go and sticks it right-footed the other side. So Rovers take the lead. They had that good spell in the first half where they didn't take the lead, and it was fairly well out of nothing. Just a bit of quality from Dak. Receives quick pass, and Elder, I'm afraid, mate, you got caught out there. And a quote Alex Ferguson: don't make the foul, trust your goalkeeper, let him have the chance to make the save or let you defend, as it was rash from Elder. Not good. Ipswich behind, and we know with Ipswich that 1 always turns to 2. 13 consecutive away games they've conceded 2. Nice overlap by Rovers here. Ball goes out to Rothwell. He's on the left corner of the box. Cuts in on his right, curls it. Gherkin makes the save and gets a good distance on the palm out as well. Lancaster comes in for Quainer. So Keane goes up front. Lancaster to the right. Judge into the 10 position that he said in the press conference was his favoured position. Sears stays left. Yeah, he's already left, isn't he? And we get to see Alan Judge in the 10 position where we hope he might be able to do some damage. Lenihan takes a yellow on Judge. Free kick. Second phase from this. It gets headed out. Sears crosses it in. Chambers rises well marshalled. Heads it straight at Reyes. So here's the delayed substitution. Joe Nuttall on for Danny Graham. Nuttall runs onto the pitch, takes his position up front, and no sooner has he done that, he's going to score with his first touch, and it's exactly the same move for the penalty. It's a bit better. Bennett picks it up from the right back position, and I have to say this is a brilliant pass from Bennett to take out 2 lines of Ipswich, to take out midfield and defence. He plays it inside Elder. Elder again completely caught out. Armstrong's got good pace. He runs in behind him. I haven't seen this back. I don't think he takes a touch. I think it's that good a pass from Bennett. Forgive me if I've got that wrong. I haven't seen it back yet. Early cross by Armstrong. Nuttall is arriving. It's a really good bang. He doesn't need to take a touch. He's arriving right into his stride. 6 yards out. Open goal. Sticks it in the middle of the goal with his first touch, and Ipswich have succumbed away again. 2 goals there. What was the time between the two? 64 and 73. Yeah, 2 in 10 minutes. Familiar story away from home, and I'm afraid the fingers are going to be pointing. I'm not looking for a scapegoat. I'm just saying the fingers are going to be pointing at Elder, the left back, twice caught out by Armstrong. We don't know if he ended up there tactically or fortuitously because of Reed's injury, but he ended up there and he did the damage. Nuttall gets booked on 75, so he comes on, scores and gets booked within 4 minutes, takes a yellow foul. He's late on Chambers there. Graham down the right, cuts inside, beats Elder. I don't know why that says Graham. Graham's been substituted. I'm talking about Dak, aren't I? Sorry. Cuts inside, low left footer. Gherkin looks beaten, and it's just wide from Dak. Chalobah swings a crossing on 80, headed out to Sears. Sears feeds Elder, crosses to the back post. Again, not much quality on that cross. Bit floaty, he's just putting it in an area. Judge arriving. Not much he can do with it. Bounces, he prods it right-footed and it's blocked out. 2 subs on 82. Smallwood comes in for Evans, just see out. Bit of bite in midfield. Bishop comes in for Sears, so Bishop's going to play off to the left. On 84, Lancaster over the top. Keane. Chaos between Raya and Bennett here. Keane has chased through. It goes loose. I think Keane pokes it back. Bishop, Raya's out of his goal now. Bishop's arriving on the edge of the box. Hits it left-footed. And I think this is quite brave by Bennett. He must go with his torso. I must admit, his back was to me from where I was sitting. A few of the Ipswich players shout handball. But he gets his torso in the way and makes the block to save, well, his and Raya's blushes there. And I think that's all she wrote. One more chance there. Collins half clears. Dak onto it, moves forward, beats his man. Curls right-footed, could have been 3-0. That flies past Gherkin's post. Rothwell puts one over in stoppage time as well. So there you go. Similar story for Ipswich. They're in it at half-time. 0-0. And then really it wasn't Rovers' best spell where they take the lead, but Armstrong against Elder was the key battle. Armstrong wins that battle, he wins a pen, and he gets the assist for the second goal. I will say the second goal is a good goal. It is quick, decisive passing, and they showed quality at times like that, Rovers. So yeah, just quickly we'll sum up Rovers. We knew what to expect. Solid, and then some quality from Dak, some quality from Graham up front, and Armstrong, as Harry from Bath said in the preview show, pace, and he's edging into this season well and improving as the season goes on, and he's got that danger from out wide, and he was really, even though he didn't score, he was really the match winner there, Armstrong, the one that did the damage. They didn't need possession because they had his threat in behind. So well done to Rovers. They're having a good season. I'm sure they've popped up another couple of places. They're just on the edge of that chasing pack. Enough about them. Let's talk Ipswich. It wasn't a typical Ipswich collapse here. They did look solid. They did have good possession. They didn't show that much quality, but it almost seems as though to get their wins, they either have to keep a clean sheet or score 3 goals. Otherwise, the zeros and ones don't seem to happen. It's always 2 away from home, and they've got to stop this business of conceding 2 everywhere. If that continues, they're going to get relegated because there are not enough home games left against lower ranking teams to accumulate enough points. They need some points on the road. I know Lambert's sticking with these goal kicks. Sometimes you feel that they're just putting a bit much pressure. Gherkin doesn't seem overly comfortable with being able to do it, and sometimes you wonder just the line of 4 up to halfway line and kick it over them. I know we want to see long-term the philosophy of playing football, but you're in a relegation battle, and sometimes I feel that puts pressure on Ipswich. Let me just give some thumbs up and some thumbs down. Gherkin, I'm kind of thumbs in the middle. Didn't have much chance with the goals, but I'm not really a fan of his kicking. Pennington, probably thumbs up. Chambers and Collins, probably thumbs up. Elder, I'm afraid, has to be a thumbs down today. Wasn't as solid as the other 3 guys in the back 4, and that's where those goals came from. Chalobah, I'm going to give a thumbs up. Skews, I'm probably just a slight thumbs down. I just feel he's come back a little bit slowly from the injury. I know Skews' work is often the eye test doesn't get it because it's organising and talking that we don't necessarily see or hear unless we're specifically watching him. But I feel in the last couple of games he's given away quite a lot of free kicks. I blamed that on the Rotherham press last week, but again today a few mistakes, and I just think maybe he needs a couple more games to get up to speed after his injury. So big mitigating factor there. Judge, we'll give him a thumbs in the middle, but he certainly is going to try and add tempo to Ipswich's passing, add quality, and hopefully he'll become the set play guy and add threat from there. So he should be adding a lot. Keane, I like. He's got a good touch, and I hate to say the ball sticks to Keane more than it sticks to Quainer there. I think just not in terms of possibly in terms of strength and a better first touch there. Sears, half puff. Good defensive, typical Sears really. Quainer, I'm not sure about yet. Some ideas that he might be better off down the right, judging at 10 and Keane up front. I think I might possibly agree with that. Quainer has got to do more with his first touch and the ball sticking. I know it's a hard old job getting those balls fizzed into you. You've got to be the outlet, and Waghorn was so good at receiving those balls into feet last year, holding it up, relieving tension, drawing fouls, etc, etc. Quainer needs to do better at that part. I've gone a long time, it's 20 minutes. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're an Ipswich fan, positives from today. What do you think of Judge? How the hell can we stop shipping 2 goals every away game? Where's the next away win going to come from? Are you half full, half empty today? If there's any Rovers fans watching, let me know what you think of your season and Mowbray and what your expectations are. Lots of content. I was at Norwich Birmingham last night. You can watch that review if you're so inclined. Probably might not want to if you're an Ipswich fan. I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow morning, rounding up all the championship action. Blue Monday podcast tomorrow night, and you might see me on Sky tonight if they use the little video I did over there. Follow me on Twitter at Benjamin Broom. Really enjoy communicating with everybody here. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment, get involved, etc. I'm gonna reflect on my very long journey home. Thanks everybody for watching. Over and out.